Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video we're talking about should you bulk, should you cut, what should you do? All right, I get this question asked so many times on my Instagram. Hey, can you check my body? Should I cut? Should I be bulking? Well, it's pretty simple. First thing that you gotta ask yourself is, what is your goal? Do you want to be aesthetic? Do you want to be lean, see your abs? Do you want to see your definition? On the other hand, do you want to be super strong and lift heavy weight and be a power lifter or bench 4 plates? Or do you want to be athletic? Do you want to be running everywhere playing basketball, but at the same time looking and having an athletic build? So what is your goal? Ask yourself that in the first place. All right. If your goal is powerlifting, well, the more mass you have, you will be able to move more mass to a certain degree. All right. So of course you don't want to be your leanest possible if your goal is just pushing a lot of weight and being your strongest version. All right. But if your goal is looking in good shape and having, let's say, a physique that is lean but at the same time muscular, but seeing your definition, let's take Arnold's body for example, just any physique that is pretty lean, well, in that case what you need to do is look in the mirror. All right, why am I not wearing a shirt? So I can show you guys what I look like. And right now I'm cutting because I want to have more definition. But for me personally, I always look in the mirror. I will see if I'm trying to get a bit of love handles, my abs are disappearing, and my lower back is trying to accumulate some fat. Well, I know that it's gonna be time for me to cut. All right, I also start getting some fat under my chest, and then I know it's time for me to cut. A lot of people over bulk, and it's not ideal when you're bulking more than 20% body fat. Let's say you get to more 20%, which is basically what I described. You gotta get a bit of belly fat and all. You're getting over 20% body fat. What happens is that your body starts transforming testosterone into estrogen. So basically your testosterone levels, which is your main hormone to building muscles and being lean and being strong, start being transformed into estrogen. Second thing that happens, you become insulin resistant, which means that now you're not absorbing the nutrients as you should. So you're eating all your calories, but your muscles can't absorb them as well because your muscles are so full. You've been bulking for so long. All right, so your body can't absorb, your muscles can't absorb those nutrients anymore, so you start getting fatter and fatter. All right, when you're bulking too much. Another thing that happens is that at a certain point you don't get strong anymore, but you're just starting to become fatter and fatter. So you just get more weight on, but you're not getting any necessarily stronger. And that's when you know that you've been pushing it too far and it's time to take a step back. All right, I really don't encourage you to bulk over 20% body fat, but kind of maintain in around 18 to 18 would be like the max. I would say 15 is the ideal for most people, but it might be hard. But if you're bulking 18, 20 max, then go back on a cut. All right, and I don't like cutting and bulking and cutting and bulking. I've been doing that for more than 10 years, and trust me, now that I'm looking back, I didn't get the most out of my bulks and cuts just because it was so extreme. All right, on my cut I was losing so much muscle, so much strength, and on my bulks I was going too far where I was becoming insulin resistant. I was becoming super weak and tired and always feeling so bloated, feeling slow, and I wasn't lifting more. All right, so don't overdo it. All right, most people by maintaining and like kind of keeping their calories, let's say, to a maintenance, but just changing the source of their calories. So eating more protein, a lot of people don't eat enough protein, reducing your carbs, reducing your fats, well, you will start seeing good results. All right, but the real answer is look in the mirror. That's where you will know if you should be bulking or you should be cutting. But I'm not a big fan of over bulking. Don't go over 20%. And when you're cutting, I would say maintain, unless you're competing, but if you're not competing, maintain somewhere that you feel comfortable, where you feel that you're strong, you're able to train, you're able to go to the gym, you wake up, you have energy, you're enjoying what you're eating, you're enjoying your days without being, oh, I have no calories, I'm so tired, I'm so dead. You don't want to be in that position because now you're putting another stress on your body. It's also going to impact your testosterone levels and it won't be ideal for you to build muscle. So you got to stay in that flow state because going too high is not ideal, going too low is not ideal. So you want to stay in that flow state where you're still progressing, gaining, as we say. All right, so you want to stay in that flow state, and I would say you would be around 15% body fat for most people. Now, yes, the scales won't tell us the right body fat percentage, and to do a test is not as easy as it sounds. So look in the mirror. Can you see your abs? If you're looking in the mirror and you have a big belly like that and you can't even see your abs and you have no definition, well, it's time for you to reduce your calories, increase your protein, and take your diet and training more seriously. All right. On the other hand, which is very rare, but if you're watching this video and you're extremely lean and kind of dehydrated and veins coming everywhere, well, increase your calories. All right. So that's it for this video. Leave me a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.